Hello everyone, it's me Hacker, and it's been a while since I made a Dragon Ball video. It's been like 2 years since I made one, and plus it's just been a while in general since I made a video. Anyways, this is going to be my first what if, and we're going to be talking about what if Kid Goku, or Goku, was more like Son Wukong. And yeah, let's get right into it, shall we? Our biggest change is that Goku is going to remain the same for quite a bit in canon until towards the Pilaf saga, where the wish for the Dragon Balls is going to be different. Instead of what Oolong did in the original, we're going to change it up, and let's say Oolong intercepted Pilaf's wish for world domination, and instead Oolong decided to help out Goku, a wish that's going to make Kid Goku the most powerful Saiyan in the universe. And on top of that, change Dragon Ball forever.
You try my patience.
I'm sorry. It's just that I've never done this before.
I'm a coward. I don't want to be a hero. I don't want to save the day. This stinks, and these boxes are chafing.
I would like
Goku to be immortal!
You don't.
Even though Goku has immortality in this storyline, he's still gonna get captured the same way exactly like how he did in canon. With the biggest challenge and difference is that he's immortal now. He's still gonna go look up into the full moon, buy Bulma, and transform into his grade 8 Uzaro form, and then thus destroying Pilaf's castle. Just like in the original, Goku's gonna try and kill his friends because he can't control his wild grade 8 form, and then Poor turns into a pair of scissors, cutting his tail off, thus detransforming the little Saiyan boy. Thus, we wrap up the Pilaf saga, which exactly happens in the original, with the biggest difference is that Goku is now immortal. But the next arc is going to be much more different than canon, and instead, we're gonna add some elements that make this much more cooler. Alright, so we're in the second arc now, and Goku is gonna go ask Master Roshi to train him a bit. And then we're gonna also meet Krillin, just exactly how everything went in the original, with the biggest difference is that when Goku trains with them, he's not going to be feeling as tired or feel as much. He's still going to feel pain though, because this immortality that we have given to Goku, he still feels pain because this immortality is similar to that of Garlic Jr. and not Zamasu, because Zamasu's immortality comes from the Super Dragon Balls, which is much more powerful and divine, while Goku's immortality is like a normal immortality compared to Zamasu's, which he could still feel pain, but he can't be erased. At least Goku's immortality cannot be Hakkai'd by Beerus. And so basically, Goku and Krillin just do exactly what they did in the original, except that there's a difference. Since Goku has immortality and Zenkai boost from that, not too big of a Zenkai boost because we want to keep it subtle and not make this man too overpowered. Let's just say, hypothetically, he has the exact same power level as he did in canon. Unlike Krillin, Goku finishes his training much earlier on in the story. With his immortality and his adaptability, he finishes his training in 4 months, compared to in the original, how there's 8 months left until the actual tournament begins. And so basically, Goku finishes much earlier on, and making him leave the turtle school and then going somewhere else to venture out. Now, other than the immortality, we're gonna take more creative liberties and say that Goku wants to actually learn to shapeshift, just like Puar and Oolong. Even though he doesn't feel like it'll get him stronger, he thinks that maybe it'll make him more versatile when it comes to battles and techniques, because in the original, Goku and Krillin wanted to learn about martial arts techniques and then understand them more from Master Roshi. So Goku goes to the Transformation Academy, aka Southern Transformation Kindergarten. Goku meets Kendanuki and Ponjun Sudni, I can't even fucking pronounce these names. What the hell? Anyways, for the last 4 months, Goku pretty much dedicates himself to learning the arts of transformation, thus making his forms even much stronger. Since, let's be honest, Puar, who is much weaker than Goku, is able to cut Goku's tail. And let's be honest, even though his tail is a weak point, that doesn't make any sense considering the fact that Puar is much weaker than Goku, and yet he's still able to cut his tail off by turning into a pair of scissors, because he has those elements. Goku, Krillin, and Yamcha is just going to be going through and breezing through every single character in the preliminaries, just like how he did in the original. Goku is not going to use his shape-shifting abilities because he is just going to save that for like a actual match and not the preliminaries. You guys are asking, what about Krillin? Does he get a little stronger in this story? No, he doesn't really get as strong, and his power remains the exact same, but at least Krillin gets to fight Bacterian and thus defeating him, just like how he did in canon. Basically, every single match up until Goku versus Monster Beast Giran is where things started to change subtly. When Giran uses his Miracle Gum, Goku then uses his transformation ability and transform into a little bat to escape after Giran tries to throw him out the ring, instead of using the Nimbus Cloud in the original. Now, here's the thing. After Goku, breaks free, just like how he did in the original, by, with his tail gaining a little bit of strength, apparently, Puar and Oolong are surprisingly shocked by the fact that Goku learns how to transform. Not only that, but he learned how to transform that lasts longer than 5 minutes. Basically, he has the ability just like Puar now, except he's much stronger than Puar. Fast forward with Goku versus Nam, and honestly, it just goes pretty much the exact same way in canon, with Goku beating Nam, and then Nam getting help from Master Roshi for the water storage. Now, pretty much the whole entire fight between Goku and Master Roshi, aka Jackie Chan, pretty much goes almost the exact same way, with subtle changes, like Jackie Chan pretty much knocking Goku out of the arena, and then Goku returning back. But instead of him using, his tail to fly back to the arena, he could either use his shape-shifting abilities. And pretty much when Goku gets back on the platform, the fight pretty much goes the exact same, with another subtle change is that Goku uses his shape-shifting abilities and pretty much using it to confuse Master Roshi. But then afterwards, Master Roshi and Goku's extremely powerful beam struggle, Goku and Master Roshi just mess around and just basically doing their, usual techniques, and also Goku just messing around with transformations. With everything that Master Roshi throws at Goku, all of his attacks are absolutely useless, and so he decides to use his Thunder attack surprise like he did in canon, which hurts Goku a little bit, but not too much to the point where it makes him near death. But once he does that, Goku looks at the full moon, just like in canon, and he just goes on a rampage, destroying everything. With Master Roshi having no choice but to use his full power, he decides to destroy the full moon, just like in canon, with some people estimating this as around dwarf star level or star level, as it was explicitly stated in the El Manga Legendario, as it's a canon Dragon Ball guidebook, and it's actually official. It's just in Spanish, and it was just explicitly stated that Roshi has the maximum output of the ability to power up entire or destroy an entire star. Anyways, enough power scaling for now. From moving on, pretty much Master Roshi destroys the full moon. Afterwards, Goku de-transforms, and then instead of like the original where Master Roshi and Goku have a standoff and they fight each other with techniques and stuff like that, it would be extremely one-sided if that was the case, because Goku is just, immortal. So because of his immortality, his stamina keep getting replenished, or it's gonna get replenished after, he uses all of his ki. So instead of doing that, we're just gonna end off the defeat, and let's say Goku learns his lesson and understands not to be cocky. By Master Roshi, after making Goku de-transform, he just grabs Goku and then just throws him out the ring. Simple as that. We're not gonna have this stupid... I don't know why in the original Master Roshi just didn't do it in the first place, where he could have just easily find Goku's, body, just grabs him, just yeets him out of the arena, then boom, he wins easily. With that out the way, Goku loses to Jackie Chan, with everything happening exactly pretty much what it did in canon. The only exceptions is that obviously Goku was able to use his transformations, and the way how he loses is different. Is because he's just thrown out the ring after he's unconscious, after being, using the Uzaru form, which makes him all sleepy and just, lose his mind, lose control. And so, we pretty much wrap up the whole entire tournament, 21st Budokai and this what if story. I will be making a part 2 to this what if, but until then, this is gonna be it, y'all. Hope you guys like this video, enjoy it, subscribe if you guys want more Dragon Ball what ifs like these, and peace out.